I think the decision is overly complicated, though. I would have written a 3-paragraph decision.
Well, they haven't done that for 200 years.
3-paragraph decision would basically say the president is immune from criminal prosecution for any act he takes within the authority of his office. That's the first paragraph. That would include anything he does as president, making a phone call, ordering a drone strike. Not that I'm in favor of drone strikes, or anything in between. Second paragraph would read, but the president is not immune when he commits a crime that has nothing to do with his office. For example, murdering his wife, drunk driving, embezzling money, taking a bribe. These are crimes that he cannot even arguably claim relate to the function of his office. They're just garden variety crimes. And then the third paragraph would be, the reason for this decision is we can't have presidents being prosecuted for anything pertaining to legitimate activities of a president while in office, including basically anything a president does that a president has the right to do. And that includes calling up the Secretary of State in Georgia and basically saying, you need to find 15,000 votes, meaning the votes that they were hiding. Because it's clear that they were either stuffing ballots or hiding ballots or throwing ballots away by invalidating them when they came from certain areas and not even bothering to validate them when they came from Democrat areas. There were 100 different ways to steal that election. And they only lost by a grand total spread over the 3 swing states of about 21,000 votes, half of the 42,000 total. So to say that there was no possibility that fraud tilted that election is ridiculous. So when he made that phone call, he had the right to make that phone call. In fact, any American has the right to make that phone call. Any American could have called the Georgia Secretary of State and said, you need to look for fraud. So how could it possibly be the case that the president
can't do it?
Doesn't have the right to make the same phone call, which is why Barrett's concurrence is so ridiculous. What is this woman thinking? Because according to her logic, when Obama ordered a drone strike to execute an American citizen with no trial based on the presumption that he was a terrorist, well, that's okay. Can't prosecute the president for that. But if Trump dared to call the Georgia Secretary of State,
just lock him up. Right?
That's how ridiculous this is.
Yeah. Well,
so it should have been a 3-paragraph decision, in my view.